Hey Spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Place Imperator Rome as Fosia. And we're getting ready to tidy up over here in Vestulia so that we can have full control of it. I'll also do a little bit of settling and all that sort of jazz. So, let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on these guys. And we'll let an old month go by. Now, we do have a couple of imports. I noticed that I'm exporting too much fish. Let's have a look for our capital. Let's search by fish. Okay. I want to cancel one of these, cancel the Fosia, so that we're getting the full benefit of this, because we're missing out on the National Freeman happiness. Also, I'm missing out on some wood here. So let's see if we can't find a chunk of wood to import. Cubia, you are gone. So we'll go ahead and import a piece of wood here, and then that'll make this all work just that little bit nicer. I'm going to go ahead and keep investing in the city. I will, in fact, even do another business practice, because I would like to get another trade route in here to get another capital bonus. This button over here is a really big deal, because it means my citizens are now really, really happy. And in fact, if we go up here, you can see I'm 7th rank in the world out of all of the nations. Lucania, Moria, all these guys, they're all doing really well. And I'm up here now. I'm starting to climb those ranks, you know what I mean? Now, technologically, I'm a little bit behind. I will fully admit that. I am a bit behind, but we are slowly catching up. We're getting our tech much faster now. We're up to only 28 years for each tech, considering it's already been 50-something years, 65 years, and I only have like one tech. So that's a lot faster than it was. So we're catching up slowly but surely, thanks to the behind time bonus. Let's see. Every clan chiefer, we have a new leader. Lost a bit of stability there, which lowers our pop growth, which kind of sucks, but we do get a new war chief. And one of these needs to be disbanded now. No? This one. And then we get a new one. Send you down here to guard there. Alright, let's go ahead and get to declare the war. Lamovia and Gathonia are going to join, which is exactly what we want. Go ahead and hit these guys, and hit them here. We'll hit that. Oh no, what is this? I can't get to that fort. No. That's obnoxious. Just Man of the Gods. I'll lose some popularity. Yeah, you're getting flogged, buddy. You're getting a flogging. Steal from the treasury? That's a flogging. Oh no, get here fast. Become friends. Not another yes man. Sure, I will become friends with you. Excuse me, you're telling me I will lose this battle? That makes no sense. Okay, we got here before the fort was built, so that's really important. Makes my life a lot easier. Oh no! Force march, go! Don't let them build it. No! Why do you gotta retreat all the way over there, dude? I've almost got this fort down at least. Sure. Let the men roam freely. They're Vandal tribesmen. How many are in here? Oh, there's plenty. Shouldn't be too hasty. Yeah, I don't want to lose stability right now, so you will be imprisoned, unfortunately. Scheming of my people. I'm going to get you to take over this siege, I think, actually. Since you have a little bit more manpower. Oh, we breached the walls. That's actually huge. I might be able to rush this down. No, barbarians, leave me alone. Okay, they left me alone. Friends with Adunius. We don't need their friendship. Should I assault? We've breached the walls. We heavily outnumber them. Let us get this guy around and we shall do it. And there's quite a few here. You kill all the citizens. We'll kill a couple of them. Go ahead and take on this army. They will try to flee, I believe. Yes, we got them. Excellent. And that gives us a morale boost. Now they're coming to fight me. Even better. I get to be the defender. Even if we do have like a really crappy center fighting right now. It's okay. The local unrest in the province, send a representative to keep an eye on them. Yep, you needed someone to keep an eye on you because you're not doing your job. Go ahead and get you up over here. Doing good work. Excellent. Sieging this down. Looks like they're trying to break the siege. It's not going to go well for them, I don't think. I don't think you're going to be able to break that siege, boys. I think that one is locked down. Alrighty. Yep, it's going. They are de-sieging, which is annoying. Yeah, they've got a couple of thousand. It looks like they're trying to recover too. Let's get these guys stacked together and then hit them. Hit them where it hurts. We'll be able to piece out these guys actually, which means slightly less armies to deal with. Thank you. Excelente. Like we don't need both of these armies to charge there. Got a 25k stack going up against them. Very nice. Lots of flanking bonuses. And it should be cleaned up now. The city of Ganuenta. Where is that? This is a city that I would actually like to be defended by a fort, so I shall let them continue. It seems like if there's a high enough population and they have open building slots, they'll be like, hey, we should totally have a fort to defend ourselves. And you know what? I'm okay with that logic. I'm okay with that logic. Go ahead and clear this up. Got one last province to take. I guess I can piece these guys out now. Give me all your money, and you will be put to the sword. Aha, excellent. You were perfectly positioned to catch these barbarians off guard and send them packing. One pop died. Unfortunate. How are we doing on the stability? Got another couple of years on that one. Let's go ahead and click the population growth button, because I think that is helping us centralize our population into these delicious population packets that we will be able to build up and send to our capital. I really should build a granary in here, and I will. And I should probably... Are you on a river? You are on a river, so I'll put a granary in here too, so I can start centralizing and sending population to Das Kapital. One thing I'm worried about is the actual culture of this area, though. So what I might do is I might just turn on cultural assimilation here. How old are you? You've got arthritis, but you should live for a while. So we'll do a cultural assimilation in here, because there's a bit of a... I was expecting more of my own pops. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing in here. Need to make sure that we are not having too many of the wrong kind of population. So we'll just leave these on, you know, cultural assimilation for a long time to make sure that they are growing. Because if there's too many of the wrong type of pop, I won't be able to do the migration without spending a bunch of power points. So I figure less population in the short term, but in the long term, it'll just make the whole process easier. All right, let's go ahead and sue you for peace. Give me your land and your money. And you will be put to the sword. Okay, wonderful. Now we own most or all of Vistulia. Although I am kind of loath to start migrating to lower my stability here. But the good news is, all these provinces hate me. But they're being culturally converted. So I guess that's the upside? Kind of. Right, you know. There's an awful lot of population in here that will be able to migrate to our capital when the time comes. That's nice too. Although we are going to have to religiously convert things too. And I also need to take out these guys. So let's... You know what? Screw the population growth. Wait, what's going on here? Did you guys grow too much? You did. Well then, let's migrate you. Screw my stability. We need to make sure that we are continuing to expand into Bohemia. Let's have a look. We can put 6 in there. I'll drop the 8. I need 4. Well, I shouldn't really drop the 8. I should drop the required amount. That way we can send the spares over to the capital to become part of the giant engine. I kind of tempted to build granaries in every province here, so that I have more room. I missed this one. And then I'll be able to migrate more of these pops as the time comes on. Actually, I believe there's a province over here that's ready to pop. Yes, here. And I'll be able to pop this without it flipping away or losing its granary. So now this becomes just a little population packet that I can send to the capital. I don't know if I'll do that just yet. I'll wait a little bit. And this one is in a similar spot. It's getting there. It's got enough pops to move here, which is exciting. This one, on the other hand, is not centralizing its population. However, let me look and see where I want this to be. Is there no river province? Nearby river. It's all forest. Plains with a river? No, what is this one? Yeah, I guess I'll take the forest with the river as the capital here. And I will put a granary in there to hopefully give it the ability to have above 20 pop. Hopefully once the civilization value stabilizes in here, that'll work a little bit better. The nice thing in here is we're going to do another one of these investments. And I will just do some more infrastructure spending, because I have the spare points. Place our trust in Okamari gains a retinue restructuring. No. You get... I am happy to lose loyalty on you. Actually, something I haven't checked is, are there laws that might assist me in what I'm doing here? Monthly civilization change. Okay, no exchange law. Tribes and output. Religious freedom. I like the Omen power here. National convert pops cost. Omen power, monthly civilization change. Tribesman output would actually be better than, although it would cost me 25 stability. Ouchie. Transfer of wealth. Freeman output. Diplomatic reputation. Open hearings wouldn't be bad. Max friends. Yeah, open hearings wouldn't be bad. It would be pretty good, actually. Let's have a look here. Improve relation, diplomatic relations, aggressive expansion impact. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really see province loyalty. Ooh, national tax for extra province loyalty. That's not bad, actually. Considering that would get rid of my max loyalty penalty, which is honestly really annoying. Even if it is a 20% happiness boost. Like, how happy are these tribesmen, really? Like, they're stupidly happy. So I think I'm going to change this to local dynasties, maybe? It's a big tax loss, but it's really nice for the loyalty. I also lose a bunch of stability, which really sucks, but it has to be done. Has to be done. How's the loyalty looking in here with that change? It might help. Yeah, the stability problem only making it worse. How is your loyalty? I'm curious with your loyal troops. It's pretty strong. Let's go ahead and pop these up now. You're ready. You're ready to pop. There's a bit of stability, but we'll send them over to the capital region to get settled in, because we have room for pops like galore in here now. I think it definitely makes sense to build another marketplace or two in the capital. But we'll wait till we have these guys settled in. Yes, you may trade with me. Perfectly acceptable. I have room for 2 more imports. Is there a good that I would really like? Have a look at the trade map mode. What am I sending away? I could pull in 2 leather, which would give me light infantry defense. Not terrible. Okay. Horses wouldn't be bad for light cavalry. I'm not using light cavalry though, because I am being a dum-dum. Amber, ruler popularity gain. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, maybe leather. Leather is probably the best move, so we'll lose a bit of cash, but we will get the advantage of having 2 copies of leather in Das Capital. Got a lot of room for pops in the capital. In fact, let's go ahead and get another one of those in the capital. I'd like to settle awful lot of pops in here. I can't click on you. The boat is in the way. God damn it. Alright, where are you? You guys are on the way. Excellent. Let's settle you in the capital first. I could send 15 of you, no, 17 of you to the capital. So we'll take that many, send you there. We'll send the other 3 over to here. We are losing money from having this huge army raised, but that's okay. We'll get that sorted, don't you worry. Settle you in there. And already, this place that we already popped is up to 3 population again. This one is building up to where it'll be poppable. You're not really the kind of place that I want to pop just yet, are you? No, because you're all the wrong culture, so we need to get you converted first. Yes. So some of this land works a little bit better for this than other land. This region over here, for example, works really well. Oh, it only goes to 20. Yikers. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. Maybe the civilization value when it goes up a little bit. That'll help. Fosia pays that for 10 stability. I will take that, actually. That is a reasonable deal. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a piggy. Oink oink. To increase stability. So you can already see some of these little population centers are starting to build up and to be ready to pop. This one's already up to 10. This one's up to 12. This one's up to 14. Once it gets up to 20 or so, we'll pop them and send them to the capital where they'll be more efficient. I think this is a better way to not use up quite so much stability. We don't get like as much benefit, but we get a higher stability for a longer time, which means it's just like more of that stability currency. Like if we think of it like a currency, we have to spend less of it. We spend less of it. It's like more efficient expenditure of stability, because as our empire gets bigger, we need to find more efficient ways to actually use our stability as a currency. So I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Right. Someone died. Okay. Who is now costing me money? Which one of you? Who is it? It's you. Get out of here. Okay. You're disloyal, actually. Bribe you, and I don't want to make friends with you. That's like an awful lot of expenditure for not a whole lot of gain. Well, we got a new Khan chief. Like we just have like a stupid amount of troops from being a tribe. Tribes are so good, dude. Oh right, I have an army here that is using up a crazy amount of resources. Let's settle you there. And nice. Swabian interests with his local tensions. Spend a lot right at the locals. Swabian interests for the loyalty on that governor. The nice thing is, these guys no longer have a loyalty maximum of 80. I am going to... Oh, man. You're going to just be draining me manpower all the time if I accept this. I mean, I have so much manpower that it doesn't matter. He's so young, though. He's going to live forever. get wrecked. You can just be disloyal if you want. Like, whatever. I don't care. Just be disloyal. I'm done with you. You, on the other hand, I need to bribe you. I need to keep some of you loyal. Clan Chief's got to be raking in the dosh, and he is. He's got a really good power base. Plus, he's got a holding, which represents all of the holdings in the nation. It's actually a dangerous thing to have. Only one holding in my entire nation, because that means like that one holding is everything. So I'm going to start moving slaves to the capital for the purpose of making more holdings. And there's an argument to be made for setting this to civilization mode now, to start generating freemen and slaves, and I think it's actually far enough along in the game to do that. Start converting some of these tribesmen into slaves and stuff. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Any more slaves around here? No siree. But there's a second holding. Let me go ahead and grant you a second holding. That'll get you some more cash. But there's 2 holdings in the capital, and that is the only place where there are holdings. Alrighty. Yes, I accept your offer. Things are slowing down a bit, but that's pretty normal. Ooh, you're up to 22 population. That means you are ready to pop like a zit and get moving. Although I probably shouldn't stand you there. You would stand there, wouldn't you? You're gonna cause me to take a bunch of attrition and lose 5% of this army, which could mean an entire loss of 1,000 migrants. Why are you marching with these guys? Stop. My God, you're just making me take horrific attrition. Stop it. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's make our way in a more reasonable direction. Like, let's pass through here, then through here, then through here. Looks like he's trying to find, like, somewhere that has a high population that he can, like, claim as his rebellion. What's our threshold at? 10% of the power base is disloyal. That's fine. You're allowed to be disloyal. Now, I could also be using these populations to expand east. And that's actually a fair criticism. Oh, right. I never settled these. I am a dum-dum. That's what I was using these guys for. Yep. Assimilate and lift. Settle. And, okay, we need 7 in there. Send you back to the capital. You're the excess population. I mean, it's a lot of micromanagement, but it's a very satisfying strategy. Oh my God, they like forward settled me to block me off because they think I'm extending this way. I kept the AI forward settled me. What the hell? I've never seen that in Imperator. That's kind of crazy. I do need to lift this up again, sadly, because it's just so high population. It's going to cost me stability, which sucks because that makes my pops less happy. But the good news is I can settle 7 in here and 5 in here, and that works out nicely for me. I will offer something at least, because it just doesn't cost me anything. These are both overpopped, so I'm going to have to do something about that. It cost me a lot of stability, but again, it's not a big deal. Now, I could just wait, and I wouldn't have to spend that oratory power, but I think it's worth it to do that expenditure. Now, is Botonia where I want to do it? It is not near a river. Maybe this would be better. No, you're not near a river. Any of you guys near a river? You are. You need to be doing cultural assimilation, and this needs to be the capital of your area. Okay, so we've got some pops heading. Where's this 20 stack? You're making your way. You're heading to the capital too. I'm going to use you guys to settle, because I'd like to get full control of Vestulia if I could. So I need to send 4 there, so I'll send 4 there. I need to send 2 there. I need to send 7 there. I'll take another 7 into this province. I mean, you could honestly, you could be doing this a lot more efficiently than I am, but I'm not too worried about efficiency. I'm just kind of worried about getting it done and having a good time along the way. That's honestly just where I'm at. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get you to stop in Isala. Okay, yes, keep buying this. So we can drop down, looks like 7 pops in here. Let's do this. Here we go, and we can drop 5 in there. And 8 in there, no problem. Awesome. I don't know why this is so entertaining to me, to build up these super provinces, like, because I feel like I'm breaking the game. And I think I am. I think we're breaking the game. And you know what? There's kind of something satisfying about breaking a game. So my plan is to depopulate this entire area eventually. It'll take a while. Especially with the negative loyalty here. It's getting better. Or rather, it's not falling as fast. Yeah, some of this is converting. You kind of see my nation is getting a little bit brighter in color. Tech has suffered badly though, because we're at negative stability. And stuff like that, especially since I'm missing a lot of these guys. Yeah, see, these guys are unhappy now. Like, a small swing of the happiness of these guys is a big swing in the effectiveness of my empire. So we're starting to get a few freemen here and there. It looks like it. I'm just going to do a little bit of promotion to get our research rate up. You guys are so efficient. I'm tempted to do provincial curators, because if I'm going to be stacking all my pops in here, this will actually pay off pretty well over the long run. I'll just have him flogged. Yes, flogging is life's solution for everything. I wish we could still flog people. I think if you do something wrong and you're in a position of power, you should be flogged. You like, that was one thing they got right. You flog. If you fuck up, you're getting flogged. That's it. You get a flogging, you get a flogging, and you get a flogging. I don't know. Maybe it was a good idea that we got rid of corporal punishments like that. I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and take 5 of these guys, stuff them in there. No raiding. Stop. You're gonna make me build a goddamn fort in here, and I don't want to. I don't want to build a fort. Leave me alone. Okay, so population is looking healthy. Got a couple of population centers starting to build back up. Very nice. You're building up slowly but surely. You will. You're already up to 14 pops. You'll keep draining. This one, I think it would be worth to start centralizing the pop in here, so that we can start vacuuming them out into my capital. Yeah, let's do the Nurhus thing. Let's do another one of these, and then one of these. Keep the population growing nice and rapidly. We can keep the population growing rapidly, and we get lots of benefits from that. Yeah, these are just not going to be useful for a very long time, unless I work on expanding down here. So let's have a look. Where are we overpopped? Let's go ahead and assimilate and lift. Probably didn't even do that assimilate because I waited a while. See in here? Yeah, we can lift this up. We can lift this one up. Do a whole bunch of lifting. Nearby river plains. Let's make this the provincial capital. Let's build a granary here. And then let's set this to centralize the population. Let's make sure we drop one back down. And alrighty. We'll wait until there's more pops in there. Yeah, we need 8k for that. We need 4 for that. And over here we need 4. Any that needs 7. I'd like to not. Well, I guess you need 6. So take one of these guys, put you there, and send the spare guy up to the capital. Is there a stack here somewhere that I'm missing? Probably a few on the way, right? Yeah. Settle you there. Now the unfortunate thing is the city will be starving. We'll have to do another lift. It's costing me a lot of stability to do this, but again, I think it's worth it in the end. It lets me convert this entire area to my population. Put one more there. Let's settle you there. You're settling here, and you're settling here, so I'll need 4 for there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll send these guys up to join the capital. Wow, you are just threatening war right now. You're having a grand old time. Looks like it. Lucania has usurped Rome. Just pay the man. Shows a sizable person loyal for demand for additional funds. Fine. You may be paid. Gonna put me super in debt though. Gonna cause me some problems. I just can't afford to have people going disloyal. Yeah, we're in a deficit, I know. Multi-loyalty is bad. Population growth goes negative, but we get a bunch of money. It'll get us out of debt. We'll suffer 3 of those negative events, and one of them isn't so bad. Monthly loyalty. Youch. But we are positive cash. Oh my god, there's so many trade requests. Stop. I wish there was a button for like accept all trade requests for non-strategic goods. Oh, can no longer pay. Tribute ceases. Alright, so I'm gonna let my stability tick up here a little bit. See here, demand payment to the city. He's actually broke. Yeah, you should really pay that city, buddy. Fortunately, a lot of the characters in my nation will be losing loyalty for a while. Only a couple of years, so in totality, it's not a whole lot of loyalty, but still annoying. Oh, we can fit quite a few more pops in here. All right, nice. And it's only a very small chance. It's only like a 4 point whatever % chance that someone gets converted. Make sure we keep upgrading that. That's important. It's a very small chance that someone actually gets converted to a different type of pop. Like, even if we look through here, you can see practically no one has been converted to slaves or tribesmen, right? So it'll take a very long time to civilize this. But the hope is that we just won't have to like manually upgrade these over time. Everyone loses opinion. Tribe fled Felicio. I will lose opinion with these guys. Looks like we've got some nations starting to consolidate, which will make it much easier to conquer rather than having to eat like all these little guys. If these guys can like get bigger, makes my life easier because then I can just conquer them all in one go. Plus, you don't really have the currency to sustain much more of... Like, I think we're kind of at our limit. Well, let me see. Where is all this unrest coming from? Unhappy pops. So we're actually at a pretty good level here where some of these are starting to become loyal, and I might be able to start doing migrations. Encourage the merchants, yes. Slaves. Where is this? In Viadrus. Where is Viadrus? Viadrus. Yes, slave market. Slaves are always, well, nice is probably not the right word. In the context of this game, though, hell yeah. Wild game, ooh. Do we have the aggressive expansion to maybe sustain a conquest here? How much of my nation is disloyal? That's an important thing here. 4% of the population is currently disloyal, so we want to be careful about how we expand. We'll make sure we're keeping things going here. Up to 15 pops in here. We'll be able to make good use of those. And we're up to 16 in here. What about over here? 19, almost at the threshold. You're building up slowly. What do you got in here? You got 14 for me? Just kind of checking my little population centers. Ooh, I might build a granary in here. Your hills? You're not on a river, though. I'll just let you keep going. Plus, you're actually being culturally converted right now. Yeah. But I have to wait a cycle or two because the wrong culture of slave is growing. If we look through, yeah, Boyan citizen, yeah. So it's like these Boyans are growing. Although I thought Boy was down here. He is. Yeah, boy. Pretty close to a new tech too, which is always an exciting moment. Oh, barbarians have risen, but they kind of just sweep past my nation, kind of missed me with that barb shit. Right, governor died here. This is going to be a bit of a problem because it's going to change all the things, but I will assign you prominence, holdings. Okay. Let's have a look. Ugh, no. Always assimilate. You're going to cost me so many points, dude. I hate you. No. Though it might be better to do religious conversion at this point, because that's the thing that's blocking us. Alright, nice. Imprisons the governor. Ugh. Dude, you're gonna change all the policies. No. Don't do this. This doesn't do anything. I need them to change religion. Ah, you suck. Why you do this to me? Mayosha is big. Holy crap. So anything interesting happening in the world? Moria is just being Moria. Doesn't look like they've actually done much. The Seleucid Empire is looking pretty stable. Phrygia is Octia. We've also got Macedon over here, which is cool. Oh, nothing really happening in Spain. Just big old Fosia having a good old time over in Germany. Uniting all the world. Although Germany and Poland would be probably a little bit more accurate. Oh right, I forgot to fill this in, of course. Forgot to do the Philly D automated army. What is the, like, in these like scarcely populated, supply limit of 8. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit just a few more troops. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna disband this. And I'm gonna rebuild it as light infantry so I can have more infantry in a single area. Skirmishers. I'll just build a single one for now, and then I'll assign it, and then do the thing that works. So we will assign you to the region, and then recruit. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I think 16 light infantry will like do a really good job of lowering the unrest here. As they join up, you'll see the unrest to start to tank down to minus 40.6. They're all still merging. There they are. 0.16. Damn it, pirates, stop. Do I just have to park boats out here? Like, seriously? Just increase the size of that navy. Oh, it's 17. God damn it. Or is I overbuilt? But now, they should be able to stand in this supply, because they don't take quite as much supply. That's always nice. What's the unrest looking like in here now? So unrest is significantly reduced here, so we might start seeing some loyalty upticks, which is exactly what I'm hoping for, because then I can start migrating these populations and putting them in my capital. So I'm making good progress. So I'm going to call that the end of the episode. Probably next episode, now that my aggressive expansion has decayed, I might go to war with these guys. Maybe see if I can take a bite out of Denmark, because that's like the last couple of nations that I need to take out. G-Knight Swabia are right here. They're allied to each other, although they're also allied to a bunch of other people, excuse me, which will make this extremely annoying. But we will work on it. Anyway, I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.